What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back here with some Starcraft. Now, our last mission we got our artifact back from the Zerg and the Protoss. So now we're just gonna see what other missions we got. So we got our one from last time on Agria. Agria. There we go. I'm good at English. And that's where we save some colonists. Or we can do this redstone one.
I hear the mighty Jimraina's on the move, but short on funds. The planet Redstone's got the most valuable minerals around, and with the Zerg invasion, the Kilmorians packed up and left it all behind. Some enterprising men could turn a big profit there. Meet me at Redstone if you want a piece of the action.
That sounds well and good, Tosh, but today I think I'm gonna save some colonists.
Incoming transmission.
Thank you so much for responding to our distress call, Commander. I'm Dr. Ariel Hansen, and I represent the people of the Agria colony.
Pleasure to meet you, Doc. You can call me Jim. What's the situation?
The Zerg have overwhelmed our planetary defenses. The colony is lost. For the past 12 hours, we've been evacuating people to the nearest starport, but the Zerg attacks have become so intense, we can't get any more through. If you can guard the highway, we can start sending the remaining groups every few minutes.
Don't worry, Doc. We'll get your folks through to that starport safe and sound.
I pray you're right, Commander. The Zerg are more terrible than I ever imagined.
Now we get to play everyone's favorite type of mode. Escort someone someplace while under heavy fire. I know everyone loves it in every single game, whether it's like Escort the Princess in like a Mario RPG, or I don't even know if they do that in Mario RPGs, but it sounds like a thing that would happen. I don't really know what other games really have that.
Well done.
Now, if I remember correctly, I think no, it's not over here. There's like a path through the forest.
That'll roast the Zerg, but good.
No, it's not over here. That just like
Barbecue time.
has a lot of resources, I think.
Our allies are being
But it's like
attacked.
really well hidden. So this is like the point of the fire bats. They just do like big blasts of AoE damage, so they're really good on like these tiny little guys. Or like big groups. Just roast them down.
Let's get cooking.
And that's like really effective early game, but like late in the game,
Smells like
there's like a lot less of that you can possibly do. But we'll just continue
Thank goodness you're here.
as normal.
I'll give you control of the main building so you can help us evacuate the colony.
fight fire with fire.
We're gonna have our guys just, you know, chill out over here. Try to get some more workers pumped out. So this is our merc compound, so it has a cooldown for when I can get the next mercenary group. And this one's for the war pigs, which are the upgraded marines. They come in sets of 4, and I have 3 possible uses of it.
Starport for them to have a chance
Oops, I didn't have my guys automatically start digging.
The first convoy from Lark's Crossing will be moving out soon.
Alright, let's try to get a few marines out there with that convoy. That way it's not just the 2 fire bats, because I'm not sure how well those 2 fire bats will survive on their own. We need to really build a supply depot.
Big job, huh?
That way I can.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I don't want to get a supply block, which I'm going to get anyways. Yeah, there it is. Maybe I'll be able to get another one out before, you know, all the colonists are loaded up. Ready to move out. Doesn't look that way.
Don't stop.
At least it comes with
Let's
2.
roll.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, I'm gonna hotkey those guys there. That way I can just grab them in a pinch.
SCV ready.
And have one of you guys move to this.
Yeah.
You need to keep making
Not
some of
enough
those.
Armed and ready.
Never mind.
Sure thing. Of course.
Someone had the right idea of building bunkers to defend the roads. Why are they empty?
The Dominion military abandoned them when the Zerg attacked. They didn't give a damn about the colony.
Sorry to hear that, Doc. At least these bunkers are in a good spot. I'll see if we can't get them banned.
This better be good. Been waiting on
I don't really want a mana. Because then you have to like actually fortify them, because just one bunker isn't enough.
by the numbers. You gonna give me orders? Roger that.
Ah, and our first foe appears. And they're taken care of. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, gotta pump a few more of these guys out. Put a medic. 2 more
Armed
marines.
and ready.
Ah, don't forget that other gas power.
SCV ready.
Yeah, kill that guy. Afraid he's gonna drop troops.
Your shirt
No,
off.
he's gonna just spit all over the floor. We got a Zerg crystals here, which will give us the Zerg research.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I explained what research was last time.
You got it.
You get different research depending if it's the Protoss or the Zerg.
Bad news. SCV
And
ready.
each one gives different types of upgrades.
Gotcha.
So you keep just finding
Game away. Coming.
stuff for both on your missions.
SCV
And they just
ready.
become super helpful. Because you'll be able to upgrade your buildings or units to do different things. Like one, I think also on the Protoss side, you eventually get automated
Base
refineries,
is
so you don't have to
under
dedicate
SCV ready.
3 troops to them.
It's a long haul to the
You know, it's just handy.
How can we be expected to go?
Oh, I already lost my first one. That's why
I
I
reckon we
just
can
don't
use a mobile force to
bother
keep it
protecting
clear,
those.
or build more bunkers to block the approaches. Either way should work.
So there's a hard mission where you have to keep both those bunkers alive and you can't salvage them.
SCV ready.
And I don't know if I ever got it or not, because it was actually like, a lot more difficult than it seemed. I think I did.
Yo.
That one didn't seem
can't
too bad
build
compared
here.
to some of the other ones they had me do.
SCV ready.
That one just kind of felt ridiculous.
The next convoy is almost ready to go, Commander. Please alert your men.
Thank you, Miss Lady.
Bad news.
I'll remember that.
SCV ready.
Did I have this person
Yeah.
stop making supply
Not enough
depots?
minerals.
What am I, a fool?
The doctor
I
is
feel
in.
these.
Not enough minerals.
Pump out some more of those guys.
Not enough
Can't do any
minerals.
more of those. Good thing they got all these guards guarding the back line here.
SCV ready.
All my workers still happily working.
Add-on complete.
After you're done, you can go back to mining.
Additional supply
Fill that
depots.
up.
Get to the starport! Move it!
Get some fly blocked again. Just my favorite thing to do.
Go, go, go.
So each time we bring out like a new wave, I think we had to move it. It's either like 4 or 5 times before we get out. Maybe it's 10 out of 50. Maybe it's 4 more times. Each wave
Got
gets
it.
progressively harder,
It's about to
but I don't think that'll be. I'm not too worried about it.
SCV ready.
I think we'll have a big enough force just as long as we keep, you know, massacring
Base
troops.
is under attack. Not enough minerals.
So like the strategy on hard mode, if you're trying to save these, is you had to like build extra ones, and you just had to build troops all along the entire way, just to make sure those things like stay protected. It requires building so many extra structures,
SCV ready.
and like it's easy once they're all set up, but there's like a time limit involved pretty much, and you just like need defensive troops out there because you don't want to lose anything. Because the second you lose a building, you lose the challenge
SCV ready.
or achievement, not challenge. I don't know why I keep calling it a challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have anything to do. Build me more houses, damn it.
Some help here. Been waiting on me.
We're just gonna clear out the not so
Convoys
important little
engaging.
guys.
Yeah, boys.
We definitely outmass them.
Show 'em they.
Oh, you brave little white marines.
Orders received.
Now that they're back safely,
Negatory. It's
there are
blocked.
some side paths we had to get to our extra resources.
Outstanding.
Or not resources, our research.
Yes, sir.
Also, there are some resources along the way. Does this... Oh no, this already has something marked. I don't need to.
What's going? Go ahead. I can't build here. Been waiting on you.
So I need these guys to keep moving. So we're gonna do that while these guys need a few medics. And the rest are just gonna pump out marines.
Not
Should
enough
just give us
minerals.
plenty.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, I don't have enough minerals for those. So So I think we have one more
The
artifact
doctor
to
is in.
find.
Will do.
Is it back here, or is it down there? Found some easy kill Zerglings.
Why not?
I know some losers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think the last research thing is like down here in this pit.
Go.
But the only way to know for sure is by checking it out.
Commander, another convoy will be heading out soon.
Stop doing that so we can build a reactor. That way we just pump more guys out even faster.
Gotcha.
Build a shit ton of those. That way we don't have to worry about him for a while. And we're actually going to build another barrack just because I want to go excessive. After that, he's back to his day job.
Piece of me, boy.
We can get the war pigs down here. And we get some extra reinforcements. We're gonna take our first force and go down here artifact hunting.
I'm on it. Who wants some?
Got some free resources, and there it is. And of course, I got some hidden Zerg along the way. Just
Don't leave without us.
yeah, it wasn't that bad. We're not leaving without you. If anything, we were scouting ahead. Alright, so pump out a few marauders.
Not enough minerals.
Do that with many healers and just try to pump the rest out with some marines. Now we got this whole giant strike force. Ain't nothing gonna even look at this the wrong way without dying.
The doctor is in.
Exhibit A, this guy's looking. I don't know what he's looking at. And these guys are gonna try to climb up the hill, but they can't because, I mean, just look at this. How are you gonna, you know, walk up into this army and try to live?
Sure thing.
Man, they can't even get up to me in time to attack. Now if they attack from behind like they just did.
We gotta
Oh no.
save him.
Oh, okay. The colonists are not hurting, that's just you. Don't worry, I'll have my ace medics look at you.
Oh yeah.
All better. They got you with their laser healers. It's just the coolest thing they could have come up with. Hold on, some more
Not
marauders.
enough minerals.
I just bunch of marines. Just to make this army just more of just a ball of gunshots against anyone who dares approach us.
Of course. Gateway. Let's have a plan.
And we got these guys up here nice and safely.
Can't wait.
And you can already tell by like the size of our army that we're gonna be hunky-dory in the future. But we're just gonna keep pumping guys out because why not make it stronger if it's already super strong? There's not really a limit other than the 200 limit. I mean, I guess a literal limit in every sense of the word. But we're gonna keep trying to build some more supply depots, get closer to that limit. I don't think we're gonna hit 200 in this run, but later in the
Sir,
game,
we just
it's pretty
detected
easy to hit
Zerg
200
organisms entering the upper
necessary to
atmosphere.
200. Oh, I
I
didn't
can't
even
give you an
upgrade my
exact
stuff.
fix,
Oh.
but they're heading your way.
Thank you, Matt. Oh, I can't build that there. You know what? I'm just gonna add it and it's just gonna pump out troops. Just another way. And do another few
Not enough
marauders,
minerals.
another small
Not
fleet of
enough
medics.
minerals.
But I don't have the minerals to supply my super marine army since I've already spent so much in the supreme marine force you see before you. It's just a big ball of blue
We have another
bars.
convoy ready to be escorted, Commander.
The doctor is in.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You just gotta train as many troops as possible. We haven't lost a single one of the White Marines yet, at least to my knowledge. And we're gonna try to keep it that way, just because we really like them. I mean, they seem like nice people. I mean, why would we just save the colonists when we can also save the Marines? And the point of my army size, it's gonna be really hard for me to lose a troop just because I have so many medics there that could actively heal them. And they're just not gonna be alive long enough to handle all this. I might actually hit the cap. That'll be great. I'm actually gonna take another one of these guys and send him on a building spree just so I hit the cap faster.
Everyone's here. Let's go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Keep trying to
Not
spend
enough
more on
minerals.
troops.
Why not?
If this is the second to last transport, I think we can hit max. But if this is the last one, I don't. It'd be cutting it real close.
Want a piece of me, boy?
I didn't even pay attention. I just heard the bodies exploding. So now they're dropping in these weird, squishy meteors. They just look gross when they hit the ground.
Roger that.
It's such a splat zone. Go over there. We gotta protect you. Just to steadily just make them all rush all over the place. This is our advanced defensive position. Oh, they can't keep doing that. They'll just end up falling behind. Oh, it's just a slaughter. They don't stand a chance. But we can't leave the convoy behind. No, we can't. No siree. I'm just gonna pump out some more Marines. Oh, these guys are just getting vaporized by coming this close. And that's what I love about like the early game is a lot of fun if you know how to play. You just get to do this and you just mop the floor with your opponents. Later it does get harder and you actually have to like try more. I mean not try more, but like pick like smart army compositions other than just we're a big ball of kill everything.
Not enough minerals.
Do we have the resources for it? I think we do. The real question is, can we get them all out in time?
Big job, huh?
Do we hit our cap?
Be in the rear.
We'll send these guys to dig even though it's already capped out. Like anything over the 21,
Sir, I'm picking up
the
seismic
SCV's just gonna end
disturbances
up sitting
closing in
there
on your position. I think
and
it's some
not
kind of
actually
tunneling,
provide
Zerg.
any support.
Wonderful. It's just like him to keep things nice and interesting.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, we just
Not
need 10
enough
more.
minerals.
Oh, and
Not enough
if I had
minerals.
250, I could just buy the
Not
Warthogs and
enough
that'll give me a huge
minerals.
boost.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, I might not even be able to buy the Warthogs. I might
Not enough minerals.
Warhogs if those troops go out too fast. Oh, and I maxed out with the Warhogs. I got all 3 of my things in. And
We're
they are
almost done,
just...
Commander.
is
Another
a
convoy will be
maximum
starting
army.
out soon.
You can't get any bigger than this without killing all of these extra guys. And I guess I could kill 4 of them. I don't actually know. I think you had to, I don't think there's like a suicide button like in other games. I think this one you actually have to shoot them up, and I like them too much to give them that willing execution. How did we end up with 42 out of 50? Like 2 extra guys sneak on that last transport? I don't know how we got to these ridiculous numbers. 42. We're only supposed to travel in groups of 10. Now we're gonna have too many people show up. We're gonna like beat whatever we were going for. And now
safe up ahead?
we just escort this
Guess
last
we'll
group.
find out.
You think the road ahead isn't safe with all these troops? This is like a sizable troop, even for like endgame.
Sure. Why not?
I mean, compared to like a full-sized army of the actual,
Oh,
it
yeah.
wouldn't stand a chance, but
Aye,
it would be a challenge to some extent. It's not weak. There's not like to match that. So many of those are. This is a tunneling Zerg. We're just gonna keep spitting troops out as long as it stays alive. So we gotta make sure we kill that. Make sure they just stop spawning troops on top of us.
I'm on it.
Gonna try to get some of my army comp ahead of this, just so I can intercept whatever's coming its way. Nothing from behind this time. They usually drop some stuff right there, or at least they have the past couple of runs. So they'll probably hit us hard right here, but we're gonna hit them much, much harder. And the longer the tunneling Zerg structure stays there, the more like amount and more powerful units it ends up spinning out. Which is not how it works for a player. Or I call that nice. For a player, it's whatever you put in, you get out. But for the computer, the longer it's out there, the more powerful units it puts out, and in greater numbers. So, whenever you're doing the story or anything, take out those things as fast as possible. When they're just spitting out like 4 little tiny troops, and it's something very manageable compared to where they're sending out like hundreds of troops. And we're just gonna, you know, guard them, wait for this last big carrier to come off. And we've done it with like 3 extra colonists, and the entire truck's
That's
gonna
the
go
last
in there too.
one. Go.
I'm
Let's
not
go
entirely
now.
sure how that fit in there with all those people.
We've lost the colony. But my people got out alive, thanks to you, Commander.
Okay, so I didn't finish that mission, but I remember it was just such a bitch.
Great job, sir. Dr. Hansen's offered to stay on with us for now, and I think her skills will be invaluable.
It's hard to believe I'm even here.
Great to have you, Doc. How you planning on pitching in?
Well, your medical facilities are medieval, and your science expertise is non-existent. Perhaps I could start there.
Ouch. Well, I guess you might be able to teach Stedman a thing or two. Welcome aboard, Doc. You meet Dr. Hansen yet?
Sure did. I asked that sweet thing if she'd like to give me a physical. No harm in asking, right? I think she's got her eye on some pansy ass, though.
Yeah? Who might that be?
Oh, I don't know. Some white knight kind of guy came charging down to save a colony, maybe. Damn, Jimmy. You never could read the ladies.
Johnny Vermillion, UNN. We've got Kate Lockwell on remote feed from Agria, a fringe colony. Are you there, Kate? Okay, we seem to be having a sound problem with... I'm being told Emperor Mansk is going to address us directly. Let's take you to his announcement already in progress.
My finest military minds are being brought to bear, and it's my pleasure to announce that they'll soon be led by the hero of Taurus himself, General Horace Warfield.
Warfield? I thought he retired years ago.
With General Warfield at the helm, and our finely honed Dominion military under his command, I have every confidence that this new Zerg threat will be contained very soon.
There you have it, viewers. With Warfield in command, the Zerg swarm will be defeated in no time. Up next, Raynor ups his campaign of terror just as the Zerg reappear. Coincidence? You decide after these messages.
Thank you, Donnie. You've always had such confidence in my work.
I should really take this down. Guess the crew thinks it's cool or something.
Just keep those colonists out of my armory. That's a disaster just waiting to happen.
Let's see what we have that we could possibly upgrade. Marauder health. I'm not gonna upgrade the fire bats at all because I never use them after. I just never use them. Bunker might be nice. Do I give the Marauders more health? No, I'm gonna give the better healing. Medics save the day after all.
Commander, the alien artifact is all secure in the lab, sir. You know, seeing it got me to thinking about my special projects.
Whoa, slow down, Stedman. What do you mean, projects? You doing some kind of research down here?
Yeah, well, you know, not yet, sir. I still need some additional specimens to get things going. Once I get those, we can make some big improvements to our weapon systems and tactics.
Well, I'm all for that. What do you need?
All kinds of things. I've entered the details into our database. If you run into something on a mission that we need, you'll be notified automatically.
Just try not to blow up the ship. Okay, Stedman?
I love the funding for the sciences. Just as long as it doesn't explode, you know, killing us all. Go for it. Get this weird, like, undulating testicle in there. Not sure how I feel about that.
Oh, Commander. I've been giving these artifacts some thought. Oh, don't worry. I know what you're gonna say. I haven't been running diagnostics on them or anything. Well, at least not directly, at any rate.
Just spit it out, son.
Well, sir, when the second piece was added, the ambient containment field spiked drastically. I know. If we add any more pieces, we'll need to draw even more power from the ship's fusion core to maintain the field.
So holding these things is dangerous and expensive. Well, the sooner we get them off my ship, the better.
So these are the evolution upgrades. So every 5 you can upgrade something. So I've got 5 Zerg research, so I can either fortify my bunker and make it healthier, or give it the strike turret, which just makes it like an automatic turret on top, which is what I'm going to go for, because I think that's more firepower the better, especially when you like wall up a bunch of them. Because like, I wouldn't leave them just like that. I would put guys in there too, so there's a lot of firepower coming out of those. We've already been there.
It sure felt good rescuing those folks. But there's millions more out there that need help too.
We can't be everywhere at once, sir. The important thing is that we set an example and gave them hope. Every time we help folks in need, it's another step on the road to a better future.
I know, Matt. But it's been 4 years and we're still no closer to bringing Menks down. Now with the Zerg back in the mix, your better future needs to hurry up and get here, or there's gonna be no one left to see it.
I've heard a lot about you, Commander. The Dominion always portrayed you as a criminal, terrorist. There's more to you than it seems.
Well, with the Dominion being what it is, someone's gotta stand up for the little guy. It sure ain't gonna be Mengsk.
Doesn't seem like the Emperor cares at all. My people from Agria and displaced populations from across the sector have all fled to a refugee staging area on Meinhof. There are reports of violence and disease spreading throughout the camps, but the Emperor's done nothing.
I'll look into it, Doc.
Alright, that's all we covered in this episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Alright, good night.